Today we got setups on the Great British Pound New Zealand Dollar currency pair and the cryptocurrency Dash. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're looking at an ascending triangle on the Great British Pound New Zealand Dollar and a triangle on the cryptocurrency Dash. But first, we've got a few active trades to check out, and later on, this week's trading maxim. Happy Monday, everyone. Well, maybe the rain has finally stopped here in North Texas, but now we get the unrelenting sun and the eventual triple-digit temperatures. Not my most favorite weather here, but it is what it is, right? Let's catch up on the active trades. Royal Caribbean Cruises dropped right there. Hit our break-even stop on the second half of the trade, so we're done with RCL for now. 0.67% account gain on this one. DogeCoin went all gangbusters here for a little while and then just kind of fizzled out, dropped, hit our break-even stop here, so we're done with Doge for now. 0.67% account gain on this one as well. The Euro Canadian dollar closed back in the bear flag right here, so I closed the trade for a 65 pip loss. I will revisit this one. Since the volume and the volatility are continuing to go down here, we may just be able to redraw this bear flag right there. We'll see how that goes. US dollar, Canadian dollar popped above the range right here on Friday on insufficient volume. I think that's about 72% volume. I will probably redraw this range at 122 and continue to watch for a trigger, but I'm done with this trade for right now. A Bitcoin closed below the triangle on insufficient volume right here, and we got this big volume spike, but it was on this long wick that moved roughly down to this 30,000 level, so I stayed away from it because of that wick. I'm just watching it now. I will consider taking a close above this line if we get good volume on it. And that's all the active trades for today. Let's take a look at today's trade picks. First one is a trading range on the Great British Pound New Zealand Dollar, affectionately known as the Pound Kiwi. An ascending triangle consists of a strong resistance level like this one here at 198.30 with several historical touches or approaches of the line and a series of higher lows as fewer and fewer traders are thinking about taking this short. Each time the price gets back up to the resistance level, it chips away at sell orders until it finally breaks through. It should break out of the pattern with strong momentum. The ascending triangle is a bullish pattern and I will only take a buy signal on it. And a good consolidation pattern like this should be accompanied by a decline in volume and volatility like you see right down here. I measure the volatility using the average true range or ATR. And here's our trade plan. We will buy a daily candle close above this triangle or above the 198.30 level. On the breaking candle to enter a full-size position, we want to see this volume bar reach this volume average. If it doesn't quite reach the average but does reach 75% of the average volume, I will take a half-size position to reduce risk. You can calculate the percentage by taking this volume, dividing it by this volume average. You should get at least 0.75. If you don't get at least that much, I suggest you stand aside on the trade. First target, stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR. First target is 1 times the ATR. So on the day this thing breaks, just ahead of the close that day, maybe 15 to 30 minutes before, set up your buy order. Take a look at your ATR, multiply that by 1.5. Measure that distance down here for your stop loss. Measure 1 ATR above for your first target. If after entering the trade, candle closes back inside the triangle, we'll take the loss right then and not wait for it to hit the stop loss. A breakout of the pattern should be explosive and hit our target fairly quickly. If not, and the momentum goes away, we want to shut the trade down without taking a full stop if possible. When the price hits our first target, we'll close half the position for profit and set the stop loss to break even on the remainder. We'll then follow stops as price moves in our direction until the market takes us out. I will only risk about 2% of my account on each trade. And that's today's setup on the pound kiwi currency pair. Our second setup is a triangle on the cryptocurrency dash. A triangle consists of an ever-tightening wind-up of the price into a triangle pattern like this. I expect a triangle consolidation to break in either direction, so I'll be willing to take a buy or a sell signal from this pattern. And the pattern is confirmed, as I mentioned before, by a decline in volume and volatility here. Volatility, of course, being measured with the ATR. And here's the trade plan. We're going to buy a daily candle close above the triangle, or we're going to sell a daily candle close below the triangle. I'm not going to bore you with the whole spiel again. The management details on all my trades are always the same. If there is at least average volume, enter a full-size position. If there's only 75% average volume, enter a half-size position. Otherwise, stand aside. Stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, and the first target is 1 ATR. If you get a candle close back inside the triangle, after you enter the position, close the position, take a loss. Get half off for profit when it hits the first target and move the stop to break even on the remainder. 2% risk on this trade. And that's today's setup on Dash. Okay guys, this is how I manage these trades. You do you, okay? Make sure you don't take any trades until you understand what you're doing and that you're comfortable with the setup. And of course, the other side of trading is the psychological side. And to keep a handle on that, I use my trading maxims. A maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, rule of conduct, or proverbial saying. You guys know the deal. Use whatever tools you need to maintain discipline, because discipline and consistency in everything are paramount. And today's maxim is just for funsies. Tim's trading maxim number 6, there's no such thing as too much coffee. And if someone tells you that you drink too much coffee, just pour another cup. You know, I got criticized in the comments one time for making jokes. Can you believe it? They wanted to know if I was a comedian or a trader. And they were serious too. I'll bet that person is a lot of fun at parties. Well, I believe having fun at what you do is a large part of maintaining proper mental health. Yes, I am very serious about trading, but I still like to make it fun. Nothing wrong with that. So I guess the answer is yes. I'm a self-proclaimed comedian and also a serious trader. Remember our pound kiwi trade plan for today. We're going to buy a daily candle close above the triangle or above 198.30. And our dash trade plan for today, we're going to buy a daily candle close above the triangle, or we're going to sell a daily candle close below the triangle. For both trades, take a full-size position if you've got average volume or better, half size if you've got 75% average volume or better. Your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, and your first target is 1 ATR. And that is all for today's video. Come back Wednesday, Friday, and next Monday for additional videos. They come out at 3 p.m. New York time, barring unforeseen circumstances. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. Remember, the only stupid question is the unasked one. If this video helped you, click the like below. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of our videos in the future. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Wednesday.